Halloween is just around a corner, and if you or someone you love likes creepy animals, we've got the event for you.
We are joined today by Dan Briere from Little Creatures Company to show us some spooky animals and talk about his upcoming show at the Royal Oak Public Library. Hello to you and your colorful friend here. You can see Malcolm and I are taking
Yeah,
a
is
few
that
steps
thing
back.
as menacing as it looks, or, I mean, you seem to be right at home.
You know, he's a very peaceful python, very friendly, quite predictable,
So tell
very
us
heavy.
about your show and how you got involved in all of this.
You know, I was always a pet shop guy when I was younger, and I turned my knowledge into programming where I go around to the libraries and schools and, you know, kids events and take all my, excuse me, I take all my live creatures around to these places to teach kids about nature and give them some curious creatures to look at.
This is definitely one of them. How much does he weigh?
This snake weighs about 60 pounds. He's just over 10 feet long and could continue to grow and get quite a bit bigger.
Fascinating.
And unlike 60 pounds, like dumbbells, that's kind of fluid. It's moving. It's much harder to hold.
Yeah, the live weight makes him seem a lot heavier than he is. He's
Wow.
really strong.
All right, who else do you have?
We have some creepy crawlies.
Yeah, I'll say we've been looking at these things here as we are preparing for your segment, and you have quite the interesting mix here of everything Halloweenish. This guy here is in a different category altogether, though.
Yeah, this is a giant African bullfrog. He's about 3 years old, and he will get bigger.
And his name?
Chubbs.
So tell us about him.
Chubbs, when I purchased him at a pet shop, was as big as a grape, and now he's almost full size, but may get larger.
And
Now,
you
he
said
looks
he's
chubby, but
got a lot of water, right?
Yeah, these frogs live in southern Africa where they're exposed to the desert climate, and this is his water storage to help them survive. They're very tough animals. Teeth, lots of muscle, big mouth.
so
big
he's not as overweight as he looks.
No, he's really not overweight. Chubbs is just a nickname. He's really not chubby at all.
That's neat. All right. Who
And
else
then you
do
have these
Yes.
two.
And we are
tarantula time.
happy that they have lids on these containers.
Yeah, these two female tarantulas, they're both around 15 years old. This type from Mexico, around Cancun or Cozumel, Arizona, Texas, California. They are venomous but not deadly. If they bit someone, it would be a very painful bite, but they're not considered deadly where they would kill you. But I don't recommend people touch them.
Wow.
They're quick, unpredictable. And
I bet the kids are just fascinated when they get to kind of look at all these creatures up close.
yeah, kids really love seeing this kind of stuff. Whether they like them or not, they're always curious, and it's good to teach them about nature, definitely.
Who do you have here?
Hissing cockroaches.
Okay.
And they actually hiss.
They do. When they're pestered by other animals in the wild, they hiss as a group where they live in a colony to warn other animals to leave them alone.
Almost like a rattlesnake or something, like a warning.
Yeah, I believe it's more like a beehive sound, like a shh sound, but whatever you want to compare it to, it works for them.
All right.
Big insects.
What about this one over here?
I picked her up
That's scary looking.
in Atlanta, Georgia, out in the mountains. It's called a brown millipede. They are poisonous. They do get bigger. 200 legs on the bottom of its body. We have little millipedes in Michigan, but nothing like the ones down south. And then this young
That
scorpion, that will get almost twice that size. That's a black emperor scorpion.
Okay.
They're normally more like 7 or 8 inches long, full grown. That's a young one.
Kind of like a shrimp, but very dangerous. Much
Yes.
more spicy.
Yeah, they definitely. Lots of spice makes them taste a lot better.
And
Yeah.
What kind of reaction do you get from parents and kids who come out and see your shows?
Like today, I go to a birthday party for a family, and usually the parents are kind of standoffish at first, but they see I'm real careful with these animals. But yeah, a lot of the older people don't care for this much as the younger generations.
You've also got a gator.
You want to see a
little
baby
alligator?
alligator?
Yeah,
Yes.
pull that baby out.
He was rescued by a
Very
police
brave.
officer.
Yeah, just stay over there. No.
He's just a little guy.
And who is
He will end up
this?
going to a zoo in a couple years.
Oh, wow.
So he's going to get a lot bigger?
He could get 6, 7, maybe 8 or 10 feet long. This is the American gator, the type you find in Florida. These are sold at pet shops, and it's not always a good thing. We don't recommend these as pets, but someday he'll end up going to a zoo to have a bigger, better place to live.
That
So
is
tell us about
terrific.
the event that you have planned up in Royal Oak.
Yeah, I'll be at the Royal Oak Public Library this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's a program very similar to what we got here for you. Creepy crawly things. No cute and cuddlies at this program.
But you have different events, and you can actually, like you said, go to birthday parties, or your shows kind of change when you go to different events.
Yeah, I've got many different themes on my website, but we've got a whole variety of animals for schools and scouts.
All right. And what time is your show?
7 p.m. this
Okay.
coming Tuesday at the Royal Oak Public Library.
Okay, and it's free to attend. You just have to call and make sure you reserve a spot there. Dan, thank you so much for being here and
hope you enjoyed this.
bringing your friends along.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
we only
And
got
keeping
so
them-
close to the table. I know.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for having us out
We
today.
did.
Very interesting. I mean, even getting a touch and feel of them, it's very interesting.
Yeah, they're definitely curious creatures.
They are. Thank
Thanks
you
for having
so
us out, guys.
much. And we're going to have all the details on our website, WXYZ.com. Just check the scene on 7 section.